Okay, now we're at the last part. Okay, we talked about prospect list, we talked about inviting, we talked about follow-up. Now you have a brand new representative into the business. The most important thing you do is you meet them face to face and you go through the process we just went through. And sometimes you might need your upline help to do that, but that's fine. You want to go face to face and you want to what? Have them look at this section first, go through some of the information, and you sit down with them, you help them build a prospect list, you counsel with them. Then you go through inviting, and then we counsel with them there. And you take them through the process. You make sure their auto ship's confirmed, make sure their payment information is confirmed, make sure they call and do it over the telephone, they get all that taken care of. It's then you going down in there and you working with someone. If you already got your 2 people into the business, now what you want to do is each week you want to make sure you're meeting people in your downline and you're helping them get started. You're helping them get started. You're spending the time. You're making some calls off their list. You're always going to be inviting people. You're always going to be following up with people. Just the difference is in the beginning, your first month, you're going to be doing it for yourself. You're going to be working with your upline and you're going to be using your list. After that, then you're just going to be using the list of the people in your group and you're going to be helping your people out. But taking that time face to face, that's the most important thing you can do for your business. Not just, hey, welcome to the team, let me send you an email, here's the websites, this is what you got to go do that, call me back when you have your prospect list. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it seems like 1 week turns into 2, then it's 3 weeks down the line, they didn't even get their prospect list started. It means there's 3 weeks where no one's even been contacted in their business and their goal of getting people in 30 days is shot because they haven't even got a prospect list and it's 3 weeks later and then you're trying to get in contact with them. Look, when they make the commitment, say, yes, I'm ready to get started, I'm going to sign up tonight, every time you talk to someone, you're always scheduling the next appointment. The next time you're either going to talk on the phone, the next time you're going to meet face to face. The more you can do things in the face-to-face environment, the stronger your business is going to be. The more you do things in a virtual environment, the more difficult things are and the more difficult it is to build a relationship long term. Unless, if you're using video conferencing and things like that, that will help. But the best way to do this business long term and the best way to develop relationships and to see people eye to eye, face to face, bar none, is the best. So when you look at the system we developed, we use new school techniques as far as using the internet to leverage our time with information gathering, being able to have information at your fingertips all the time. But then we use old school techniques. Old school techniques are still the fundamentals of the business, meeting people face to face, coffee cup to coffee cup, shaking hands, building a relationship, talking about things other than business, finding out, man, that person is a good guy, man, that lady, she's a great person, she's really sharp, I'm so fortunate to be part of their team. Wow, they spent time out to come sit down with me, answer some questions. So that is the entire skill set right there. If you have to look this over and over and over and over again, have the inviting script in front of you, it then comes down to repetition. It comes down to you doing it. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. Understand that the person on the other side that you're talking with, they have no idea the proper way to invite, what you're supposed to say, what you're not supposed to say. They don't know that. So don't think the hardest way to do it is when you do it in front of your peers, because your peers know how things are supposed to go. The person on the other end doesn't know. Okay, remember, you are just a messenger. You are just a third party. You are just a sponge right now. You're working with your upline. You're counseling with your upline. You help them get started, and you just keep duplicating this process. So once you get your 2, then you're just working down in your group. The last thing you want to do is get your 2 people and just sit back and, okay, I got my 2, go get your 2. In theory, that sounds great, but it doesn't work like that. You need to be down in your group, down at the bottom of the line, down with the people and saying, okay, let me help you invite, let me help you do this. What can I do to help you this? How can I help that? So you're always meeting people, you're always calling people, but they're for people in your downline. You're still going to work, you're just going to change your hat. From working for myself, now I'm working for others in my group. So I hope this information helped you out. This is the basics, these are the skill sets, and this is all you need to follow. Look it over as many times as you need to so it sinks in, so you understand it, and counsel with your upline and put the ball into motion. My name is Kris Wilson. I wish you all the success. I can't wait to see you reach your goals and hopefully blossom into just an awesome leader on our team. So you guys have a great day. And my name is Kris Wilson. I'm Agile.